welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about where you can go to get fabric, either for your personal use or, even better, for your business. If you're new here, my name is Laura and I run a handmade sewing business. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. So today we're going to split this into 3 sections. Where to get fabric locally, where to buy it online, and about wholesale fabric. First, locally, as everyone knows, you can buy it from your local fabric store. This helps support a small local business and keeps people in the community employed. Sometimes, if you buy in bulk at the local fabric stores, they'll give you a discount, but not always. Other good places to go and buy fabric: garage sales, thrift stores. Sometimes you can even go into places where they're making fabric and you can buy things there. Another good tip is to break down old clothing and to use it in projects. Do remember though, if you buy fabric from the thrift store, this is great. They've tied it with fabric. This, not so great. This can leave residue. So I would, like I've done here, peel back just a little and to see if it's leaving residue or if it's sun bleached, because sometimes the rest of this gets sun bleached because this has been on for a long time and that will leave a mark on your fabric. You may or may not want to buy it then, depending on how much the fabric was. Like this piece, I only paid $1, so it's okay if it has this mark, but it's not ideal. When you take it home, make sure to take this fully off, but be careful. See how all those threads are stuck? They'll have to come from the other side and take it off. You do not want this residue left and you do not want sun bleaching. So make sure to take that tape off. If it is not masking tape, I would leave the fabric, because if it is regular packaging tape, getting that residue off is nearly impossible. The second place you can buy fabric is online. It's very easy to get fabric when you shop online. And places, the big fabric chains like JoAnnFabrics stores, you can shop in person or you can shop online. I often find you shop in person, you write it down, buy it online, you tend to have a lot more deals. Sometimes it's the same as in person, but a lot of the times you can get it cheaper online from JoAnn's. The other places to buy are Etsy. Etsy tends to be a little bit more expensive. I find it runs about $19 a yard for fabric. Some of these people are printing their own fabric, which is great. Some people are buying and cutting fabric. So you'll have to think about if you want to spend that amount of money, because it will cost more to make your product. You can also buy from Alibaba. My only thing with Alibaba and places like Wish is the quality of fabric. It can be nice to be able to feel the fabric to see if it's the right quality. Some cottons are very thin and it won't work for that project. Sometimes they fray and fray and fray. I found that with a lot of newer satins, they tend to fray a lot. So it's nice to be able to see what the quality is. Sometimes too, with like Alibaba and Wish, oh, it's really cheap. And then you get to the shipping and then it ends up being more and more expensive. So you have to be careful about that. eBay, another great place to buy fabric. Sometimes it's stuff coming from China, like from Alibaba and drop shipping. Sometimes it's like people on Etsy. They're just selling fabric. I found a lot of vintage fabrics on eBay if you want to do that. So that's another great choice. Finally, you have wholesaling. So if you have your business license, which if you're running a business, you should set up, and it's very easy, you can sign up to buy wholesale. So places like JoAnn have this option. If you go to your local fabric store and you read all the bolts, you can sign up for a wholesale account with these companies. Now, realize you're going to have to buy a whole bolt of fabric minimum. Some of them have minimums of 25 yards, not just the 8 that a lot of cottons come on. You have to buy 25 yards. So that's something to keep in mind. But it can be, and usually is very much cheaper to buy wholesale. So you'll have to look at it. Is it worth it? Will I make enough? will I sell the extra? Because again, it's a lot of fabric to use. The other thing is that today they don't send out sample books so you can feel that fabric and see it in person. Because as we know, not everything photographs the way it looks in person. So you have to remember that. You're going to get probably a digital catalog. You won't get a physical catalog, and you'll have to order it. And one thing about wholesaling is that seasonal items come out 3 to 6 months before the season. Like right now, it is the middle to end of July, and Halloween stuff already out. Already need to be buying your Halloween stuff. Because think about it. You're going to sell your Halloween stuff beginning September. So Halloween stuff already came out in May. Same with Christmas. You're going to start selling that probably beginning of October, latest beginning of November. So Christmas stuff will start coming out this month and beginning of August. So to keep that in mind. And that's why the wholesalers don't send physicals either, because by the time it gets to you, it's already too late in the season for you to have a physical sample. Other places like Broadcloth, you can request samples, physical samples. And that's always great. So if it's like basic stuff, just basic colors, basic colored canvases, or if you just want to see the quality, you can ask for a sample. Sometimes you have to pay shipping, sometimes they'll send it for free. But it's a really good thing to have that sample. Like my makeup bags, I make the block print. I have samples of, well, I have bought, but I also have samples of these blues and other colors to try and match. Because trust me, it is no fun to take your product to the store and try to match it, or just to look at the color online, because that color online is never ever the same. If you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comments. Over on my Instagram, you can DM me. I'll have both Instagrams, my personal and my business Instagram, so go ahead and ask me. Otherwise, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!